What's good, y'all? This your boy Blak G 92. Let me turn on this lamp on, so then y'all can see my face. Yeah, so this is gonna be another reaction to people's reaction to Trump's win for this 2024 presidential election, and this video I'm reacting to is Charlamagne's take on the whole thing. You already know Charlamagne's always good for some political commentary. Even though he did a shitty job as far as interviewing politicians this year. Like, man, the amount of times he's been dog walked by politicians, and like even one presidential candidate who was, I think her name was Jill Stein. Like, I saw some clips and people said she done deflected all his answers and such and held her own against his not answers but his questions. Like, he pretty much held her own against his style of questioning and such. I have to watch the whole thing. But yeah, everyone else as well, like, just basically deflected every question they asked him, because like, I don't know what Charlamagne's thinking, but he clearly is just out of his league when he's interviewing like politicians, because like they're not like the rappers and the rappers, singers, NBA players, and these little activists, and who else? Did I say singers? I said rappers. I said and NBA players. Who else? And influencers. They're not these influencers that gonna get riled up whenever like they get asked a question or make threats. They know how to combat like this intrusive ass questions. So I don't know. Charlamagne needs to go back to the drawing board and understand how to ask politicians questions, or change up his interview style. Period. When it comes to things like this. But boy, I can't wait to hear what type of asinine shit he's gonna say. And of course, it's donkey of the day.
There are problems in this country between police and community.
Okay.
Yes. You are a donkey.
The latest on that police killing of a black man.
Now to new developments in the deadly spa shooting rampage.
And yesterday was a really bad day for him, and this is what he did.
And so we are in a state of emergency.
Okay, white supremacist violence is and always has been the number one threat to our society.
But I'm also very proud that my wife is white.
To the Breakfast Club, bitch.
All right, Charlamagne, please tell me, why was I your donkey of the day?
Donkey of the day for Wednesday, November 6th. I don't even really have a donkey of the day. I just want to talk to us, my fellow Americans. Listen.
how can you call a donkey of the day if you're not gonna do a donkey of the day? That don't make no sense. And maybe it's just me, but the little bit I did hear, like, this seems like donkey of the day sounds like he's about to cry in the car after this or some shit. Like, damn. Like, relax, bro. Like, you got millions. And you're well paid. You know what I mean? You'll be just fine. You'll be all right. You tough.
America has spoken, and they spoke loud and clear. Okay. Donald Trump will be the 47th president of the United States of America.
Okay.
I have friends on the right. I have friends on the left. I have friends in the independents. And regardless of who we all decided to vote for yesterday, guess what? Donald Trump is now all of our president again.
Yep.
I don't want to fight anyone. I don't want to argue with anyone. At the end of the day, we are all Americans, and we all want what's best for this country. I hope. Okay, I know today Democrats are going to be looking for someone to blame. Let me be the first to tell you it's not just one thing. I personally feel like Donald Trump speaks to people's grievances better than Democrats do. I know people are going to talk about misinformation and the dumbing down of society.
Oh, let me go rewind it real quick.
I don't want to fight anyone. I don't want to argue with anyone, because at the end of the day, we are all Americans and we all want what's best for this country. I hope. Okay, I know today Democrats are going to be looking for someone to blame.
Of course, they will.
It's not just one thing. I personally feel like Donald Trump speaks to people's grievances better than Democrats do. I know people are going to talk about misinformation and the dumbing down of society. I understand all of that, but you don't have to be intelligent to know you can't pay your bills. You don't have to be intelligent to know you can't afford groceries. People will forget what you did, they will forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel. And to millions of Americans, tens of millions of Americans, they simply felt financially better when Trump was in office. I don't think it's fair to just chalk up, Trump winning to racism, sexism, homophobia, anti-Semitism. Yes, he tapped into all of the worst things America has ever had to offer. And there are
Lord Jesus, here we go with that shit. I mean, a lot of those things been there, like before and after his first term of presidency. Like, you seem like folks just went to sleep once Biden came into office or some shit. As if all those isms just disappear. They're always gonna be there. Like, it's always gonna be like fucked up people saying fucked up shit. and having something to say about people that look different from them. The only thing we can do is just know how to combat those forms of hate. You know what I mean? And protect ourselves. Obviously, that'd be the best message to put out there instead of be riled up in fear.
People who agree with his rhetoric and voted for him because of those reasons, but I truly believe most people voted for him because they want more money in their pocket and they want to feel safe.
Of course.
I know the economy does better under Democrat presidents, but Democrats haven't been able to make the American people believe that. I know the border is a bipartisan issue, but Democrats spend a lot of time acting like...
Let me go rewind it. Why you like he about to...
felt financially better when Trump was in office. I don't think it's fair to just chalk up, Trump winning to racism, sexism, homophobia, anti-Semitism. Yes, he tapped into all of the worst things America has ever had to offer, and there are a lot of people who agree with his rhetoric and voted for him because of those reasons, but I truly believe most people voted for him because they want more money in their pocket and they want to feel safe. Look, I know the economy does better under Democrat presidents, but Democrats haven't been able to make the American people believe that. I know the border is a bipartisan issue, but Democrats spend a lot of time acting like it wasn't an issue. Democrats created the sanctuary cities. Democrats told them to come on in. Meanwhile, Republicans were putting migrants on buses and planes and sending them to those sanctuary cities, and then Democrats had to change course. But it might have been too little too late, because at the end of the day, once again, when you see all that money going to migrants, going to the border issue, all you can think to yourself is they have billions for that, but aren't making investments into the communities right here in America. You see homeless people everywhere. You don't have no money in your pocket. You don't know how you're going to pay your bills. You face an eviction. Listen, I'm not saying Trump is going to fix all of that. All I'm saying is Donald Trump has made people feel like he will fix all that in a way that Democrats haven't. Once again, don't just chalk it up to racism, sexism. Okay, I believe those things play a role, but at the end of the day, it's the economy, stupid. And Democrats...
And it's definitely is the economy. All the other shit, there's only a few it's like a very small percentage of people that voted for all the ills that he just mentioned. But for the most part, for the majority of Americans, which is like whether it's white people, black people, Middle Eastern folk, like Amish, women, men, Asians, like all across like the United States, when made their voices heard about how they felt about the economy when they voted for Trump. You know what I mean? That's the main reason they voted for Trump. You know what I mean? That's the main reason, because the economy is shit. I mean, and who's to say if like the guy's gonna deliver all his promises? There's a chance he won't. There's a chance he wouldn't. But we just have to just buckle up and just be prepared for the ride. You know, hell, when Biden came in office, everyone had to do the same thing. So. And we've seen the results of how he ran like office and everything else. So I just give this man a second shot, and handling all the issues like as far as like you mentioned about illegal immigration and like I said, and rising the prices of everything that most of the average Americans can barely afford, amongst other things. So hey, like I said before, we just gotta wait and see how this is gonna play out. And plus, like, not to mention, people have said good things about Trump's presidency during the first, like, say, 3 years going to his fourth year, even though it's kind of been a mess when the pandemic hit, So, hey, we just got to just wait and see. But like I said, just buckle up and see what's going to happen.
Just be really out of touch with what everyday Americans are feeling. Now, I didn't want to come on here today and be all doom and gloom. I have absolutely zero reason to believe Donald Trump is going to be a president that brings people together. But I'm going to be optimistic because I don't know any other way to be. I hope this isn't the beginning of Donald Trump's revenge tour. I hope this is the golden age of America, as he said. I hope all the nut-ass things Trump said he was going to do, he doesn't do. Because one thing Vice President Kamala Harris said repeatedly is Trump has an enemies list, I have a to-do list. There is a lot of things that need to be done in America, and I hope he gets to doing. And we, the people, need to look alive on the ground, because you have a Republican Party that has a majority in the Senate. Judge Samuel Alito and Clarence Thomas, they'll probably retire. That means Trump will get 2 more Supreme Court picks. So what I'm basically saying is there is nothing we can do right now but try to come together some way, somehow. That's it. Huffington Post just posted an article with the headline, Trump just ran the most racist campaign in modern history and won.
Oh, boy. Lord Jesus Christ.
Okay, I'm looking at some of these.
Lord Jesus. I just named the amount of different types of people that voted for the guy, and they ran with this. And, of course, one of these mainstream outlets ran with this bullshit article, of course. Just to get people all riled up in fear, obviously. Instead of, I don't know, let people know, hey, just go on with your life. take care of your folks, something like that, something uplifting. Shit. Lord Jesus Christ.
These are true, but I'm looking at the numbers. I'm seeing high Hispanic, voters nationwide voted for him. I'm seeing a slight uptick in black men. They are 52% of white women. We can keep saying, Trump is a threat to democracy, but nobody's treating him like one. Not the media, not the DOJ, and certainly not the voters, because they spoke last night. America got the president it voted for, and America got the president it deserved. But now I'm simply asking, how can we all coexist civilly? That's what I'm thinking about today. That's what I'm thinking about right now. People are hitting me saying things like, we about to live in a world that looks like our grandparents' world or worse. People are saying this is going to be Jim Crow 2.0.
Oh, my
I
God.
Don't know, but I don't think that's what any of us want, right?
Duh.
It might be too much to process right now.
And it ain't going to happen. Them people just talking out their ass. Shit.
Early in the morning, okay? This is all just hitting us. So if you want to get back to this later, I'm fine with that. I just want us to start thinking about it because it's going to be a lot of work. But I know God is the best author and finisher. And I don't know what God is trying to tell us right now. I don't know what story God is writing. But I'm listening. Please just hit the hee-haw.
Kind of was pointless. He said it was pointless. Show that Charlamagne had a hard time just giving a. All right, shut up. I don't need to see all that. It look like you about to start crying.
That's it.
This is exactly why people don't read. These stories be so crazy.
What story you read just now?
Just America. That's what's happening right now. Best author, best finisher. Read. Are you slow? Like, what is happening?
You a little distraught this morning, huh?
I am.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know.
Okay,
Y'all in here so
You just
hopeful.
scared her.
and
No,
so
you
full of
scared her
joy.
earlier, Charlamagne. You tell her that the wig on tripling prices. She been nervous ever since you said that.
Donald Trump puts these
Ever since you
tariffs
said
on
I
that.
ain't nervous. You
Her
know what I
wigs
did?
are going to quadruple, but that's going to be the least
I
of your
already
worries.
started my chat about my silk presses. I ain't worried.
But that's going to be the least.
Hair under here is
Trust
good,
me when I
baby.
tell you, that's going to be the least of your worries.
But that's why I'm scared.
But I'm hoping it's not. Am I wrong for wanting to be optimistic?
No, we should
Am
be
I
optimistic.
wrong
We got 4
for
years. We
hoping
should.
No, we might have forever. Let's talk about that.
Forever,
Okay.
because he said we're not gonna be able to
scare
vote
me.
again.
That don't scare me.
When he said,
There's no more elections after this one.
he-
okay, where he said that, mention the link to it, because I never heard of that shit. That sounds like some BS, some more BS. So this lady right here needs to provide some proof.
Y'all hopeful,
he
optimistic.
definitely said that. That's my whole point. He said all of these things. So
I'm done. I don't want to read
hoping-
this, but God, I know you're the best author, finisher, all that. But
God, I'm ready to read.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
better
know
not
what
go
I'm
against
talking
God. I don't know
about.
what
I'm
you
not
talking about
going
over
against
there.
God. I have reservations.
I'm
We
not
need to
gonna
talk.
read what you told me to
We
read,
need
but
to
I
talk.
don't know what
We
you're
need to
saying.
talk personally before. I just don't get it. I don't understand.
I don't understand
Well-
either, but sometimes you shouldn't lean on your own understanding.
I know that's right. You
let's
better
open up the
preach
phone
over
lines.
here.
I'm just trying to tell you.
800
You better preach, boy.
585-1051. Let's open up the phone lines. Let's talk to some more people that's just waking up right now, depressed, down, have anxiety, need somebody to talk to.
We just here to open up the phone. And
Let's
by the way,
open up the phone lines.
Don't nobody need to have all the answers because
Nope.
we don't have them. You know
Nope.
what I'm saying? We don't. But all I know is the American people made a decision last night. It is what it is. Wasn't no cheating involved. Somebody called up here early and tried to say, "Stop the steal." It's not a steal. It wasn't no steal. Okay, it was a free and fair election, and America spoke very loudly.
All right. Well, let's take the
You
phones.
look at that map. It looked like America. Period on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just red everywhere.
What'd you say? It looked like what?
The period. Everywhere. Can you leave women alone today? Leave us alone today. We got enough that we have to worry about. Don't
All
speak.
right.
Just leave us.
Let's open up the phone lines. It's the Breakfast Club.
That woman needs to chill out. I guarantee she's still getting her back blown after this whole episode, this whole Donkey of the Day segment. I guarantee she's still getting DMs and such. She needs to relax.
Donkey of the Day is sponsored by renowned personal injury attorney Michael the Bull Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey when you need a fighter on your side. If you're ever injured, go to michaelthebull.com. That's michaelthebull.com. And when you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Alrighty, and that was
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
this one might be copyright claimed since it is owned by Revolt TV, but hey, that was Breakfast Club. I mean, not Breakfast Club. That was Charlamagne the God reacts to Trump winning the 2024 election. And he did decent as far as trying to be optimistic and hopeful to his audience, and of course everyone across America about the wins, because it is definitely is very definitely been quite the interesting thing to see the different reactions people have, and a lot of people are sad, a lot of people are angry, depressed, and all that good stuff, and some people were jumping for joy, especially the people, especially the people that voted for Trump. So of course they're gonna like be hype and shit. So that's a given. Of course, man, everyone may not even feel the same way, but like I said before, we're gonna be alright. You know what I mean? Like that one co-host, I don't know what that woman's name, but like, she'll be alright for real. and like I said earlier, like Charlamagne, like you about to start bursting in tears once the camera's off. You know what I mean? Because he had Kamala Harris on here for an interview and such. It was very so much behind her and such like that, as far as interviewing her and everything else and supporting her and all and what may have you. So, hey. I mean, people, people have their people can feel how they feel, it's all about just knowing how to get through those feelings and moving on, and just get back into what you normally do. Like I said earlier, you still got a family to take care of, still got friends to talk to and work to, still got a job that hopefully is paying you, right? So, hey, that's something that most people should keep in mind. I mean, I don't have the answers. I don't have all the answers neither. And don't know if your boy is going to deliver all the promises he delivers. So I'm just going to have to just buckle up. That's it. Let's see what see what people say in the comment section. The donkey goes to people who are paid off to endorse someone who ducked and dodged every important question that mattered. Oh man, he threw a shot at Kamala. Man got the Amish, blacks, Arabs, Jews, and Latinos to band together. They're all still saying he's divisive. You're right. People, I just mentioned that earlier. You got all these different ethnic groups come together and everything else and vote, and they're still saying Trump is the divisive one. How lovely insight. And then another one saying Charlamagne is honorary donkey of the day after election night. Truly baffled that so many of you believe that the average working class American would choose abortion and censorship over repairing a family economy. Unbelievable. Boy, people going in on Charlamagne in the comment section, obviously. But it's no surprise that he gonna have his reaction. And as much as he's trying to hold himself together, get through it, and give his take on everything and what may have you. Like you definitely tell in his voice he's just very hurt by the election results. Just very hurt. So, but yeah, that's all I got to say about this donkey of the day. And if you want me to react to more of these type of reactions, or say react to songs, interviews, music videos, countdowns, movie and TV show trailers, or clips of said movies and TV shows, or analysis videos and such, let me know in the comment section below. And if it's your first time watching this channel, be sure to hit that like button, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, as well as you can stay tuned what I have in store. And also for you to hit up my social media accounts. So be posted in the description box below. This is your boy Blak G92. About to sign off. Holla at your boy. Peace.